Top 10 Most Valuable Companies in Africa. Welcome to the Explorer and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall be looking at the top 10 most valuable companies in Africa. If you were asked to do a list of some of the most valuable companies in the world, you would probably mention companies like Apple, Microsoft, or even Guinness. But if you were asked the same question with regards to Africa, which companies would you mention? Africa in recent times has been a continent of rapid growth and progress, as it has over 140,000 millionaires and a steady growth. With a nominal GDP of 2.59 trillion US dollars, the African economy has been showing signs of growth in the last 2 decades. All these impressive numbers do bring a lot of questions to the mind as to what has been bringing in Africa's fortune. The answer to that lies within the companies found in Africa. These companies have given Africa a new face and reputation. The African economy is a mix of trade, agriculture, and human resources of the continent. All these things come together to create a very interesting mix of businesses spread across its 54 countries. In a recent survey by McKinsey Africa, they discovered 438 businesses with $1 billion of annual sales. Of this total, 25% are subsidiary group companies of foreign domicile multinationals, 50% have a local origin, 40% are publicly listed, and 60% are privately owned. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. In this video, we shall sample the top 10 most valuable companies in Africa in terms of their total assets, profits, and size. Hence, without any further delay, here are the top 10 most valuable companies in Africa. Number 10. Bidford. Bidford Company is a tier of the Bidvest Company that is involved in the agricultural line of business and is located in the southern part of Africa, South Africa. This company has interest in agriculture around South Africa. What makes it one of the richest and most valuable companies in Africa is the annual turnover, which stands at $7 billion US. Bidford first started in 1999 and has international presence on 4 continents, currently employing more than 5,000 people. They were first listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in May 2016 and now have headquarters in different locations across the United States. It is an active company that has its headquarters located at the Greater Detroit area, Great Lakes, and Midwestern US. It is a profit organization that runs with a private IPO status. Number 9. Sasol. Sasol Limited is an integrated energy and chemical based in Sandton, South Africa. Formed in 1950 in Sasolburg, South Africa, and built on processes that were first developed by German chemists and engineers in the early 1900s. Sasol has interest in coal, oil, gas, and more. It recently made a $21 billion investment in a gas-to-fuel plant in the US and has a presence in 38 countries. It can be found on every continent and is very active in African energy market. Sasol is one of the richest companies in Africa and it is estimated that Sasol contributes 4% of South Africa's GDP. They started in 1950 and today have more than 30,000 people working for it. It develops many commercial technologies, some of which are related to synthetic fuels, chemicals, and electricity. Sasol is listed on the stock exchanges of Johannesburg as well as New York. It competes globally with companies like Chevron and ExxonMobil. Number 8. MTN Group. MTN Group is a major telecom company in South Africa, which was earlier known as MCell, started in 1994. It has over 232 million customers, which makes it one of the richest companies in Africa. The group is the largest one in Africa, and they are ranked at number 8 globally in terms of mobile networks. It also has customers in over 20 nations, with over 35% of the total revenue of this company from Nigeria. MTN Group is also one of the sponsors of the English soccer club Manchester City FC. Though it is the smaller of South Africa's 2 mobile giants, MTN has a much larger global reach than its competitors. It is present in 16 African countries and several in the Middle East. Established in 1994, by mid-2011, the group boasted having over 147 million subscribers. In recent years, it has made good on expanding in West Africa and the Middle East, helping it collect some nice returns, hence companies in Africa. Number 7. The Bidvest Group. The Bidvest Group, based in South Africa, is an international services, trading and distribution company listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, which started in 1988 by Brian Joffe. This company went public in 1990, which have holdings in more than 300 different companies now. With more than 137,000 people working for it worldwide on 4 continents, it also has its own Bidvest Bank. Bidvest is also into many other business lines, some of which include automobiles, office and print services, real estate and even insurance. They also reported revenue of over $5 billion in 2015. Prolog Project is one of the main rivals of this group. While its roots remain firmly South African, it deals in many areas from travel to food services. It has businesses in the fields of stationery, medical waste management, and industrial lighting. Number 6. Sonangol. Sonangol started in 1976 in Angola with the main purpose to check the petrol and natural gas production in the country, given Angola currently has more than 5 billion barrels in coastal and offshore petrol reserves, with its headquarters in Luanda, Angola. The country's government owns most of the stake of this company, and also Sonangol controls many other companies. Sonangol has offices in America, Europe, and Asia. Angolan oil giant Sonangol is practically a monopoly in the country, which is Africa's 3rd biggest oil producer. Under its umbrella sits over 30 subsidiaries, much of which do business with Sonangol to help it reach its needs. These include railways, real estate, transport systems, telecommunication companies, and refinery facilities located across the globe. It also sponsors several arts and sports across Africa. Number 5. Imperial Holdings. Imperial began its life in 1947 as a motor dealership in downtown Johannesburg and has grown to a company of more than 47,000 people, spread across South Africa, the rest of the continent, Europe, the UK, USA, and Australia. From there on, they have expanded into warehousing as well as synchronization management, with its headquarters in Bedfordview in South Africa. It has a large rental division and also has the largest privately held logistics company in the country. Imperial Holdings is not only one of the biggest companies in South Africa, but also one of the richest in Africa. The company also deals with international freight management and works in several industries. Imperial Holdings is one of the most renowned logistics companies all through the supply chain. Innovation and a continuous focus on improvement is key to its working. As of now, they employ over 51,000 people, with revenues exceeding $10 billion. Number 4. Steinhoff International. Started by Bruno Steinhoff over 56 years ago, Steinhoff International is a manufacturer, source, retailer of household goods and furniture with presence across Africa, Australia, and Europe. Apart from this, Steinhoff International is also the owner of several industries across Africa, including passenger services, supply chain solutions, manufacturing, and timber products. With over 130,000 people on its payroll and revenues of over $13 billion, this company is one of Africa's biggest treasures, and hence is one of the richest companies in Africa. The company was originally founded in Germany before moving its headquarters to South Africa around 1998. Number 3. Sonatrach. The company is involved in the exploration, production, pipeline, transportation, processing and marketing of hydrocarbons and the derivatives. It also does work in other industries, such as desalination of seawater and power generation, and invests in or owns 18 major companies, including an airline. It is the 14th world petroleum company, the 5th largest exporter of natural gas, the 6th world company for natural gas, and the 4th largest exporter of LNG. The company operates in several regions of the world apart from the continent, including Europe, Latin America, and the USA. Sonatrach is the richest company in Africa in oil industry, which started in 1963 and has over 154 subsidiaries across Africa. They employ over 120,000 people and make up 30% of Algeria's total GNP or gross national product. Sonatrach produces around 307 million tons of oil in a year and is also in charge of the largest oil field in Africa. Apart from this, they are also a 51% owner of the Air Algérie, a passenger and commercial airline company. This Algerian oil and gas giant is the first listed company in Africa and the 11th in the world in comparison to other oil major companies, and its turnover is estimated at nearly $56.1 billion US. Number 2. Standard Bank of South Africa Limited. The Standard Bank of South Africa Limited is a South African financial services group and is Africa's biggest lender by assets. The company's corporate headquarters, Standard Bank Centre, is situated in Simon Street, Johannesburg. In 1992, the bank acquired the operations of ANZ Gwinlays Bank in 8 African countries. Most of the newly acquired banks were renamed Stanbic Bank to avoid confusion with the former parent and new competitor, Standard Chartered. Several more banks in Africa were acquired during the 1990s and adopted the Stanbic name. In the early 1990s, the bank started operations in London, and the Standard Bank London Limited was awarded a banking license in 1992. It was announced at the end of July 2013 that Standard Bank was in talks to sell its market business in London to the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China for more than $500 million. By November 2013, Standard Bank confirmed it was in talks to sell a controlling stake in its London-based global markets business. This is a 157-year-old banking group, which renders its services to countries across the globe, with presence in Europe and Asia too. Standard Bank has total assets of over $142 billion as per last estimate and employs over 54,767 people. It has also recently acquired Russia's largest investment bank, Troika. The current chairman is Thulani Kabashi, while the CEO is Sim Chabalala as of the time of recording of this video. Number 1. FirstRand. FirstRand Limited, also referred to as FirstRand Group, is the holding company of FirstRand Bank and is a financial services provider in South Africa. It is one of the financial service providers licensed by the Reserve Bank of South Africa, the national banking regulator. FirstRand Limited, or the FirstRand Group, is among the largest providers of financial services in SA. The company, which started in 1998, provides insurance, banking, and investment products to commercial, retail, public, as well as the corporate sector. FirstRand is the richest company that has its presence in 8 countries in Africa, including the likes of Ghana, Swaziland, Namibia, and Nigeria, among others. Outside Africa, it also has branches in India, Guernsey, as well as London. It has over 44,900 employees, with net income estimated at $1.8 billion, with total assets estimated at $93 billion. The current chairman of the group is Roger Jardine, and Alan Pullinger currently serves as group CEO. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 most valuable companies in Africa. Thanks for watching this video. If you want us to cover any of your top 10 topics, leave a suggestion in the comment section and we will do what to grant your request. Also, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do already. Give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and share with your friends.